school forest, we respect the plants, the animals, and one another.
Make sure you dress for the weather when you come to the forest on your field trip.
Let's take a look at what you'll be doing on your third grade field trip.
At Boston School Forest this year, we'll be doing things a little bit different than when you were here in the past, but it's probably about the same thing that you'll be doing at school now. We're going to keep socially distanced about 6 feet, which we're calling eagle distance. So put out your arms, wave them around you like an eagle soaring in the air, and if you can't touch someone else's wing feathers, then you are the right distance away from your friends. So when we hike, we'll be hiking a little bit more spread out, and we welcome you into one of our lodges. We're going to ask that you come in the door, grab some hand sanitizer, just a nice little squirt. Make sure you rub that around, including your fingers and your palms. And then the next person can come in behind you. Do the same thing. Once you're in the building, go ahead and find a chair. That chair will be your chair for the rest of the day. So feel free to take a chair, take your backpack off, hang up your backpack on the back of your chair, and that's where your lunch, any extra clothes that you may have brought. If you want to take your jacket off, you can hang your jacket on the back of the chair as well.
One of my absolute favorite things to do at Boston School Forest is to go on a hike through our beautiful trails. And we have so many different kinds of plants, like these ferns. And our prairie this time of year is just beautiful with flowers. And it makes me think about plants. Plants are producers that make energy from the energy of the sun and food energy for animals like this groundhog to eat. Animals like this rabbit are called consumers because they have to eat or consume their energy. Even this beautiful butterfly is consuming nectar from this purple coneflower, which made its energy from the sun. Grasshoppers are especially a fun thing to catch when you're in third grade, and we'll see tons of deer track and probably deer scat as well. We'll use our ears as well and hopefully hear the honking of Canada geese as they travel south for the winter. But not all animals only eat plants. There's some animals like this robin that eat both plants and animals. We call them omnivores. And this green frog is a carnivore. It enjoys only eating other animals like this butterfly. But some carnivores are hard to find, but we can find their scat that's left behind, and sometimes it contains fur. And all of those things, the dead plants and the scat and the dead animals, need to be decomposed. So there's a special group of organisms in the woods called decomposers, like these fungi or mushrooms.
The pond has lots of amazing critters.
And together we will find out how algae, plankton, and bugs all fit together into the food chain.
We'll use these bug boxes.
And these magnifying glasses.
And microscopes.
Food webs are lots of fun to learn about. And in third grade, we get to visit the ditch where we will catch grasshoppers. And then we bring the grasshoppers back to the pond and we feed them to the bluegills, and the bluegills love them. See, the grasshoppers are consumers and they eat the producer plants, and the bluegills are consumers that eat the grasshoppers. Have you ever eaten a bluegill? Then you're a consumer too.
Our energy comes from eating. We're consumers.
So make sure you bring a good lunch and a water bottle. During your day at the school forest, you're going to pretend to be a little tiny salmon that has a long journey fraught with danger. Would you like to see a sneak preview of the obstacles you have to get through to survive?
And you will also spend some time in the Discovery Center.
Do you remember planting potatoes in these garden boxes just last spring when you were second graders? Well, those potatoes grew. Some of them even got eaten by potato bugs, and now the plant part has actually died. So let's dig them up and see what's under the ground.
We hope you've enjoyed this preview of your trip to Boston School Forest.
Remember, wear good socks and shoes.
And look outside and see what the weather's like.
Also, don't forget to pack your lunch and a water bottle in your backpack for the day.
And don't forget your smile because you'll be using it a lot.
Bye! Hope to see you soon!
See you soon.